After the Dhamma discussion yesterday afternoon, some of the novices went to their gloat to practice Dhamma talk on the topic of learn, live, love, and let go with Phra Ajahn personally, in order to prepare for the Dhamma talk that night. Phra Ajahn let the other 8 novices practice mindfulness on their own. Some of them then chose to do a sitting meditation in the Upasata hall. Some decided to do a walking meditation outside. Meanwhile, Phra Ajahn Gewali came to meet with the novices again. After a while, the novices gathered at the Upasata again to pay homage to Phra Ajahn before leaving to relax. Yesterday evening, Phra Ajahn and the novices calmly gathered at Titatam Sala for the evening chant. As yesterday was a Buddhist holy day, lots of Buddhists came to join the evening chant with the monks and novices. It was quite clear that many of the novices put a lot of effort into the evening chant. Phra Ajahn Gewali had the novices recite the 10 precepts before the evening chant ended.
Anunya sikho bhagawa samaneranang rasa sikha patani te suca samanerehi sikitum panatipata veramani athinathana veramani.
Last night, Phra Ajahn Gewali talked with some of the novices and shared his experiences with the Dhamma.
สามเณรได้ฝึกอบรมตัวเองมาเป็นเกือบจะ4 อาทิตย์แล้วอาทิตย์แรกสัปดาห์แรกเป็นเรื่องหัวข้อ learn คือการเรียนรู้การศึกษาสัปดาห์ที่2เรื่องการ live หมายความว่าการใช้ชีวิตให้ดีงามการให้ใช้ชีวิตให้เป็นแล้วก็สัปดาห์ที่3ก็เรื่องการ love คือความรักหรือเมตตากรุณาที่เราฝึกให้มีในใจประจำในฐานะที่เป็นคนที่วางบุญกุศลที่วางความดีงามแล้วก็สัปดาห์สุดท้ายปัจจุบันก็เป็นอาทิตย์แห่งความปล่อยวาง letting go คือว่าปล่อยวางคือเสียสละ
Before a Dhamma talk, Buddhists have to recite the acceptance chant as a request for monks or novices to perform a Dhamma talk. Novice DJ was the first to share his experiences with the Dhamma under the topic of learn.
What I have learned is the new experience in this training, when I shaved my head, I didn't hurt at all, but it was ill for me, and I was excited to be a little monk. And after I shaved, I ordained, and then I went to wear my robe. I got my robe, and then I chanted. Then I went out to wear my robe. And how I adjust to my friends is like when they do something bad, if you don't forgive them, how will you be friends? So you forgive, and if they do something nice to you, you can say thank you. And when something has gone wrong, you can apologize to them. And you need kindness and generosity to have friends.
Then novice Jaden shared his experiences under the topic of live.
So the things that I get to do in a forest monastery is like in a normal monastery, but we get to explore nature a lot, and then if we're like scared of like bugs, animals, and other things like snakes, this can help us face our fears of snakes and other bugs and other things that live in forests. Every day I get better at chanting. I get better at chanting because every day we start off with meditation every time in morning chanting, so it raises our concentration up, and then so that means if we keep on meditating, we can get better at seeing the words and reading the words when we meditate. And when we chant, at the first time, if we never chanted before, it's going to be hard. But the more we practice and the more we meditate, we can do chanting easier.
Then novice Bin shared his learning experiences under the topic of love. For this Dhamma talk, Phra Ajahn had the laywomen lead the acceptance chant. Novice Bin began sharing his experiences by explaining why he decided to ordain.
So I want to ordain because I want to be more patient and I want to be more polite. So when the lay people give me, they provide me love from giving me food, and every lay people has faith in us to practice well. So I have gratitude when I meditate, and I think of my family, and that is what gives me gratitude.
Novice JL was the last to share his experiences under the topic of let go.
We should let go of attachments because nothing is permanent, so things continually change. So if you have any attachments, you should let go of them. Life as a samanera isn't that easy, so you have to understand suffering, and by that you have to force yourself to do many things and try to do what you don't like waking up early and going to alms round and meditating with distractions. You have to let go of all those little problems, and it's very easy to let go of those things because you know that you're doing that for a greater purpose.
Novice JL's experience with the Dhamma was so impressive that he was complimented by the audience.
โยมขอชมเชยสัมภเดชรู้สึกว่าบอกแล้วจะเป็นคนมีปฏิภาณอยู่นะครับถ้าโยมเป็นคฤหัสถ์ก็ขอให้โยมโตขึ้นมีความรู้สอนลูกศิษย์ลูกหาได้ดีแต่ว่าถ้าโตขึ้นคิดหวนจากเข้าวัดอีกก็อาจจะเป็นคนมีปฏิภาณโมหารสอนศิษย์โยมได้ครับผมขอชมเชยสัมภเดชครับ
Allowing the novices to share their experiences with the Dhamma last night elevated their assertiveness and confidence to prepare them for another Dhamma talk before they leave the monkhood in a couple of days. It also helped to review the lessons that they have learned for the past 3 weeks.